Hello there, and thanks for joining us on another exciting episode of the program News Scope. I am Rachel Coates. We'll be dedicating this week's edition to our fallen heroes who lost their lives for the just cause of our country. We'll be bringing to you interesting reports to roll down all of them. All these and many more will come your way shortly. Do stay with us.
The 2023 Armed Forces Remembrance Day celebration, held at the Millennium Park of 1111 Cenotaph in Calabar, was part of event to commemorate and honor the supreme prize by servicemen and fallen heroes in keeping the peace and unity of the nation.
Singing and jogging.
The celebration, which was attended by the governor as special guest of honor, Professor Ben Ayade, his deputy, Professor Ivare Su, service commanders, the AIG June 6, the commissioner of police, representative of the state chief judge, the speaker, and members of diplomatic mission, the legion, traditional rulers, and members of the state executive council. The sober event featured laying of wreath by the governor and the commanders of Nigerian Army, Navy, Air Force, AIG Zone 6, the Commissioner of Police, Nigerian Legion, and Chairman of Traditional Rulers Council, as well as a spouse of a deceased soldier. A 21-gun salute was done by the men of the armed forces, as well as release of pageant to show return of peace.
I said down. Down. Down, down. Come in! Reload! Push them now. No. Present! Come in! Reload! Present! Come in! Reload!
The governor, Sir Ben Ayade, used the occasion to reflect and called on government at all levels to give meaning to the annual celebration.
Today's Armed Forces Remembrance Day brings to mind the pain, agony, and melancholy of our fallen heroes. As we gather today to honor them, may it also be a great opportunity for us to sit back and reflect on the pain of those who are alive. Some of these armed men who have given their lives, who have fought so hard, their loved ones are alive today. Some of them retired, still available, but have challenges of livelihood. Therefore, an opportunity like today calls government at all levels to reflect on the sacrifice that these our great sons and daughters have actually offered for our country. The oneness of Nigeria today wouldn't have been possible but not for these great heroes. As we genuflect and bow in their honor, but we also reflect on those who work for us and those who serve with us, that the primary purpose of government is the people. Therefore, the citizens of Cross River State come first above every other consideration. After all, politics is a selection process where leadership is thrust upon the people to be able to offer value to our citizens. Of what value is government, therefore, if their emphasis is not on the citizens? Let me use this ceremony to call on all pensioners in Cross River State government that will have a pensioners commission that will be set up to review every pensioner who claims he has not earned his pension. Because for those who are living, as we celebrate the heroes who are gone, let us celebrate the heroes who are also living. Let it be that this government shows sensitivity to those who have aspired and have served this nation, whether armed or unarmed forces. But as a collective people, our responsibility, even in our various offices, is to cater to the need of those who depend on you. I therefore pledge that the government that will be coming after me must also be a government that is sensitive to the continuous expansion of government, sustaining and creating appointments and creating opportunity for people to earn a decent living. After all, to every human being, there is a tolerance level. And once you go above your carrying capacity, the absolute spirit of animalism will set in. In order, therefore, to sustain a very fair and decent society, salaries, employment, job creation opportunities is the core cardinal factor that shows that the government is sensitive to people. If we come here today and perform this ceremony without a self-reflection, have you been fair to the people that God elected you to serve? Have you been sensitive to their yearnings? Have you been sensitive to their salaries? Have you been committed to their pensions? Have you taken care of the loved ones who are helpless without those who care for them? Have you done so much? Have you done your best? Let it therefore be opportunity. As the beginner calls to attention, let us biggle to ourselves our great conscience to ask, have we been fair to those servants under you? Have you been God-fearing? At the time you answer this question, you would have done justice to the remembrance ceremony of today. Cross River State, therefore, will lead in the process of recognizing these heroes and have them a befitting edifice that will be worthy of what we have come here to serve. Let us all return in peace to our home and continue to serve God in Jesus' name.
For her part, the Commissioner for Humanity and Social Welfare, Mrs. Blessing Ebara, said the celebration was significant in many ways.
We are here to celebrate three categories of persons within the armed forces. One is the fallen heroes, those who paid the supreme price to keep the country one. Another set of persons we are celebrating today are their families and those who are still living, the men and women who are still living. It's an encouragement to them, remembering their colleagues who paid the price, the supreme price to keep us. Is a big encouragement to those who are still serving us. And then the other set of persons are the legions, those who are retired today. They served us, they are old, some of them are maimed, they are not able to do anything with their lives anymore, all because of the supreme price they paid for us to keep our country at peace. We've always had plans for the widows of the fallen heroes. We've always carried them along in all our programs.
The Commissioner for Information and Orientation, Mr. Eric Anderson, lauded the governor for his welfare program towards the plight of the fallen heroes.
To celebrate our heroes, but most especially those living heroes from the armed forces of all their experiences in the military. And as you can see, the governor has clearly given a commitment from today's event that the pensions committee is going to be set up immediately so that we can look into the issues of claims that pensions have not been paid. And as a government of Cross River State, we are committed to whatever we get to commit to, and we'll make sure that as we round up, we'll round up strong.
Sunday Ina, CRBC News Scope.